Video we were waiting to see, folks.
Okay.
Our own Brittany Van Voorhees throwing out first pitch at tonight's home opener for the Gastonia Baseball Club. And
nice.
Oh, very respectable.
Good arc on the ball.
She made it.
Yeah.
No bounce, right on target.
Smart not to get on the mound, because I would have gotten on that mound and made a fool of myself, Brad.
It's a lot longer of a distance to throw.
You guys know baseball better than I do, so yeah.
Vanessa's right. Don't go on the mound, because that throws you way off. Everyone practices for those things on flat ground, and they stick you up on that giant mound, and you're throwing downhill, and it's not as easy as it looks. Great job, Brittany. That was perfect.
Good job,
Just got it down the middle, caught it in the air. That's perfect.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful night for baseball, guys. We're going to go back to Kannapolis, our Mr. Sparky Carolina Camera Network. Just love the views out there, the cannonballers out there getting ready to play. We've got more clouds, though, on the way tomorrow. Not as warm on your Friday. Big warm-up, though, going into Sunday, into next week. Sunday's the start of that with the 80s, and it stays dry. There's just not a lot of rain in the forecast. We could use some rain around here. A lot of 70s out there right now. Not a lot of complaints about the weather, but hey, if you're like me and you spend a lot of time working on the yard and landscaping, you love a little help from Mother Nature. I always tell people it'd be great to just get that rain at night. 1 inch of rain per week at night. You wake up, everything's watered. That'd be great. Unfortunately, none of that really heading our way right now. Tonight will be crisp and cool, though. Falling back down into the 40s and the 50s. In the middle of the country, that's where all the severe weather is going to be the next couple of days, and also a lot of rain. 3 to 4 days in a row, we're going to see that system kind of stuck there. High pressure over the southeast is going to keep us dry. In fact, it's so dry, we're starting to see abnormally dry conditions develop, and this is primarily because everything's growing now. We're using more moisture now and water than we did in the winter. That's the thing about the winter. Oftentimes when we're in a drought in the winter, people say, my yard's muddy. Well, remember, that's just sitting there. The soil just absorbs the moisture. There's no grass or vegetation using it. Evaporation rates are low. This time of year, everything's using water. All the plants, the grass, you're using it. Evaporation rates are high. So we run into some big time issues. In April so far, we have not seen much rain. It's all been light stuff. Nothing heavy. In fact, we're behind average by about 1.5 inches. And if you go back to the end of March, we're almost 2 inches below average. So we're already kind of in a deficit here in the heart of the growing season. So we'd love to get at least some rain tomorrow, but it's not going to be much, 20% at best. And after that, could be a while. This high pressure is going to camp out over the southeast and keep us dry. So those clouds and any rain will be up here. That's why it's cooler in the mountains and foothills tomorrow. Look at the 70s, even upper 70s as you go south and east. And there's more of this heat on the way. Next week, the ridge is going to take over the whole eastern half of the country. So the probability of being above average is well north of 70 or 80% as we go into the beginning of May. And it's going to stay dry. All the moisture in the middle of the country, we're going to be abnormally dry as well. With that warm weather combined, you're going to see things dry out. So next week, it'll be interesting to see where we stand in those abnormally dry conditions. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. Nice weekend all in all, though. 70s to near 80, morning lows in the 50s. Next week, it gets a little warm, but doesn't stay warm. Next weekend, there are signs maybe a cold front to cool us down. So next weekend, we got a lot going on. The Strawberry Festival, Charlotte FC, Living Life of Music festivals going on, and temperatures will actually be just a little bit cooler than next week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. That's comfortable.
It'll be okay once we get to those 86s. All right, well, we know here in the Carolinas the temperature can rise and drop. It happens each day. We've kind of been through it right here in April. Download the WCNC Charlotte mobile app, though. You can get ahead, stay on top of those changes. They send alerts. So like that storm we saw in Rock Hill, you'll get alerts when you download this app. It has an hour-by-hour forecast, a 10-day forecast to plan your week out way in advance. Download the app today. It is free, and really, guys, it only takes a few seconds.
Yeah.